Though the Boston Celtics were so close to making history, they fell short of making it to the finals, putting the whole team's future into question. As the Boston Celtics came back from losing last year's finals against the Warriors, they were looking like favorites to advance to the finals after beating Philly in 7 games. But what no one was expecting was the outcome that we got. Miami took down Boston in 7 games, making them the second team to ever make it to the finals while being in the 8th place, making the Celtics look like fools. This will be the 3rd year in a row that the Celtics finish in a high position but are unable to secure the final win, making everyone wonder what can the team do from here. Having 2 players make the top 2 All-NBA teams, on paper the Celtics are a top 5 team in the league. When only one team can win, it may be time for them to take some drastic changes. When tough losses happen, the first thing critics tend to do is look at the stars that could not get it done. It's hard to not look at Tatum's disappointing performance in Game 7, but at the same time he was obviously playing through a lot of pain after rolling his ankle in the first 27 seconds.
Vincent just a little bit late rotating over.
And 27 seconds in, you could say that was a dagger, but at the same time, the Heat were playing without their second best scorer, Tyler Herro, for the whole series. So even with that, the Boston fell short. Where they struggled was their role players though, because the Celtics have a lot of talent on the team. But when going against a gritty Miami team, they showed that they were not fully comfortable playing with a team that pushed them that hard.
They play bad basketball. They're so undisciplined and unfundamentally sound. They win games strictly on talent. They don't even run on offense. That's what disappointed me the most.
During the post-game interview though, Tatum did address what needs to change in the Boston team, as they have fallen short many times. And the biggest question was what they do about Jaylen Brown. Though Brown made the second All-NBA team, he was having a tough series, being incredibly unpredictable and having 8 turnovers in Game 7. And of course Jaylen is an unbelievable talent, but lately the internet has taken the time to roast him on certain plays he's run, most notably creating a defensive flowchart for any opposing team to follow. Although this does not sum up his game, people were clearly disappointed in him, especially since there are rumors of him possibly leaving Boston over the summer. When Ime Udoka was fired, he was picked up by Houston, and now the Rockets are heavily pursuing Brown, according to recent reports by scouters and analysts. Brown was shocked by the firing of Boston coach and has expressed interest in playing for him again one day, especially if the Rockets end up securing Harden as well. Of course, this came out during Brown's interview after Game 7, and the only way he responded can all but confirm he's leaving.
We failed. I failed, and it's hard to think about anything else right now. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Almost every time a player said we'll cross that bridge when we get there after losing disappointing series has left their team for another. Jaylen Brown could be the exception though, but his response was not giving Celtic fans any hope, as it was incredibly vague. And of course in the moment, Brown is disappointed in what happened, but leaving Boston on a tough loss may end up being the move for him to keep him growing as a player. Tatum on the other hand expressed how important it is to keep Brown on the team when asked about him having an extension after the offseason.
It's extremely important. You know, he's one of the best players in this league.
That being said, however, Brown may want to be the central star in the team since Jason has been casting a large shadow on him. When both of them are playing well, Boston seem practically unstoppable, but those cases don't seem to happen nearly enough to get them through a long series. This offseason may prove crucial for the Celtics to figure it out while their stars are still in their prime, but they may end up wasting some talent that could be better suited elsewhere.